Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm just going to share with you a build concept that I played for Path of Exile 2. This is actually my second character. My first character is actually I wanted to build an ice shot invoker. Unfortunately, there's a hidden, I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's something left over from development cycle, but ice shot somehow has a let's show you the skill in a bit. Okay, ice shot here. Convert 70% physical damage to cold, more magnitude of chill. But somehow there's also a hidden line inside the skill if you actually slot it in, where it says cannot cause freeze build up. So I only discovered it after like only getting the skill at level 30 or something, and yeah, after playing around with it, I decided not to proceed, and I just play whatever I can think of just to go through the campaign, which is not bad, but still it doesn't it's kind of bummer when there's a hidden line in the skill that is very build breaking to play. Anyway, so I started my second character. This is armor breaker build, but using mercenary instead. So this build I also played around with the weapon swap of the skill, where if you can see here from the skill tree, some of my pathway is colored green and some of the pathway is colored red. Red is belongs to one weapon skill set, green belongs to one weapon skill set, and this standard line means it share a common highway. So basically what this build does is basically playing armor break and then utilizing the line where it says here sorry, not seismic cry, Sunder consumes fully broken armor on enemies to guarantee critical hit. Lip Slam consumes fully broken armor on enemies to cause more stun build up. And then Hammer of the Gods, I'm using exploit weakness, which allows me to consume fully broken armor to deal more damage. So basically the build is built around breaking armor and then comboing it into either Lip Slam, Sunder, or Hammer of the Gods. And the good thing I realized when playing this build is that when playing around on the fly weapon swap, the good thing is you can set it up in a way that let's say here for example, these three skill, armor breaker, bone shatter, lip slam, is using weapon skill set 1, which is my one-handed plus shield. And then my seismic cry, Sunder, and Hammer of the God, my main damaging skill, is using my second weapon. And I'll show you how well it functions on the fly. Okay, I'm using armor breaker, so one-handed, and when I want to use a slam, it slams, but it stays at that weapon. But if I raise the shield, it auto change back to weapon set 1. So in a way, I'm splitting my build into two different phases. One is defensive, which is using one-handed with high amount of block, 68% block, and the other is, well, basically two-handed and going all in on damage and AoE. I'll show you guys the gameplay video in a bit, and then we'll continue with the build diary after the gameplay video. Okay, so basically for normal monster, you'll just do 1-2 combo, opening with armor breaker and then hitting them with bone shatter once the enemy is marked for a prime for stun. But you need to be careful to actually check which enemy is actually prime for stun, as indicated by the glowing orb on top of their head. You need to hit that enemy to basically explode the mob packs. Sometimes the enemy that you are hitting doesn't get that prime for stun status, so you need to hit it 1 or 2 more times. And if you whiff your bone shatter, it's going to feel really bad. Let's say for example, here I'm being surrounded by mobs, but I attack somebody else and it doesn't explode. You need to aim your attack to the ones with prime for stun debuff. It's actually not the debuff, just a condition. Anyway, I'm just gonna run down to the boss real quick. And the boss, what you want to do is basically you open with armor breaker, and then you hit stuff with your Sunder or Hammer of the Gods, depending on the situation. Okay, hit once, hit twice, armor broken. Okay, I'm just going to use Sunder. Okay, and make sure every time you sorry, can't focus. Okay, War Cry, Hammer of the Gods. Then put up your shield. Then repeat all over again. Armor Breaker, Sunder. You can also, if the enemy is like maybe quite tough, you can also run around and wait for your Hammer of the Gods to recharge. So basically, hit it a few times with Armor Breaker, and then so basically that's how you play it. This is map tier level 1 because I just finished the campaign, but sorry, I forgot to cover. Basically what you want to do is hit it with Armor Breaker, and then using Weaponswap that I'm covering in the video, hit with your Sunder or Hammer of the Gods. And always remember, every time you cast your slam, you need to press your raise shield as quickly as possible to change back to your one-handed setup, because that's your defensive setup. So hit, slam, raise shield, then repeat all over again. Because the character doesn't default back to your weapon set 1. You need to use the skill that force it back to weapon swap 1. Okay, so as you can see from the video, the good thing about splitting your role into offense and defense is basically whenever the opportunity arises, because we're playing an armor breaking build that also utilizes stun. So basically you can using the weapon swap skill tree mechanics, you can fully utilize your role during offense and defense, and basically focus all in on offense when the enemy is immobilized or heavy stun in this case. As you can see here, this is my skill tree right now with my character sheet. Okay, only at level 64 because I just finished the campaign with this character. And basically the notable thing about this character is that he has high amount of block, 68%, almost maximum. I'm not sure if I can go to maximum yet or not, but if, let's say for example, I do a weapon swap, I go back to 0, and then I weapon swap again. Wait, where can I... Oh, this... Is it boss? Yeah, it's boss. Okay, anyway. So, as you can see from this video, sorry, from my skill tree right here, my Sunder is 10,000. But if I want to use it with weapon set 1, it goes down to 7,000. So that's like 1.5 times more. And if I basically set it up in this skill tree right here, I can make it so that it only use our weapon set 2 which is my two-handed weapon that I'm holding in the back of my character right now. So this is how you set your skill, how to which one to use with what weapon. So as you can see here, Seismic Cry, weapon set 2, Sunder, weapon set 2, Hammer of the Gods, weapon set 2. Then Armor Breaker, weapon set 1, Bone Shatter, weapon set 1, because Bone Shatter is basically we're mostly using it just for mob clear. And then Lip Slam, weapon set 1. We use weapon set 1 because we want to Lip Slam fast with a high base attack weapon, base attack speed weapon. As you can see here, one-handed mace have 1.45 attacks per second, and then two-handed mace have 1.1. So yeah, that's how you Lip Slam fast with your character. So I'll cover a little bit on support gems. Okay, Armor Breaker. The most important are actually Martial Tempo and Armor Explosion. These two is basically mandatory for the Armor Breaker's skill. Martial Tempo for more attack speed for opening, and then Armor Explosion just to trigger, just to further support the Armor Breaker when it inflicts the full debuff. And then Bone Shatter, the most important part is actually Magnified Effect and Impact Shockwave. So Magnified Effect to increase the area effect of the shockwave, and then Impact Shockwave so that it creates an aftershock, which is basically another shockwave but a smaller one, but also doubles your damage per hit from your shockwave. Lip Slam, I'm not sure what's really important. I'm mostly using it with Momentum and Fist of War, and Holy Descent is just something for sustain because it creates Consecrated Ground, which gives high amount of regen for the character when it lands. Unfortunately, it's not really big, so it's just a small area where you land, so yeah, whatever. Then Seismic Cry, we're using Premeditation for skills empowered by supported skill deal more damage. Raging Cry to gain rage, and then Enraged War Cry to consume the rage. And this is because we have two methods to consume rage, which is here Enraged War Cry and Rage Forge from Hammer of the Gods. So you need a certain amount of rage to activate, which is okay because we're gaining rage from the skill tree right here, from Prolonged Fury, but not the notable itself, just the small notes leading up to it. Gain 3 rage on melee hit, which translates to whatever melee hit of your attacks or skill. Then Sunder, because Sunder has consumes fully broken armor to guarantee a critical hit, we're using super critical, which have increased damage bonus but less critical hit chance, which doesn't matter because we inflict critical damage bonus anyway on consuming the armor break. Concentrated effect for more area damage because we're not really using it for AoE clear, mostly on bosses. And then have for more damage. Hammer of the Gods, we're using Exploit Weakness to consume fully broken armor, which we are already doing quite easily. Heavy Swing for more physical damage and less attack speed. And then Rage Forge for again more damage, basically just damage. And then for aura, we're using Scavenge Plating for more damage, for more armor during mapping, because every time you break an enemy armor, you gain 1 stack, and then each stack grants more armor. And then using Berserk to grant physical attack, Leech has life, but the more important part is actually here, grant increased rage effect. And it doesn't cause you to lose rage like in POE1, so basically it's just a more multiplier for your rage effect. And then finally, Overwhelming Present to reduce enemy stun threshold. Enemy have 21 reduce stun threshold. And then the support gems are Cannibalism. This is life gain on kill, Vitality for regen, Clarity, life regen, Clarity for mana regen, and then Precision for accuracy. Oh, and something I forgot to highlight. Basically, the build is just using mostly rare and magic item except this shield right here, which is a low level unique, which gives the mods that we want from this shield is oops, why am I clicking there? Is block chance, spirit, and chaos resistance, because we're not really scaling anything from our shield except block, so we only want a high enough block chance as possible. And the shield also gives spirit, which is unique to shield, and it is needed to put in all these support gems, because we're running at 150 with only 5 spirit remaining at campaign end. And something I also want to highlight, when you weapon swap, the game also remembers which aura you activated. So, oops, sorry. So as you can see, when I weapon swap to my defensive option, my one-hander, I have scavenge plating, and then when I swap to my two-hander, it cannot activate because I don't have enough spirit, because I'm putting away the shield. So I only have berserk and overwhelming present, which really doesn't matter, because this aura scavenge plating is something you only use during mapping most of the time, because this is a defensive aura, not really something you really need when the enemy bosses are fully mobilized. And then this tree right now is what I have at level 60. So basically I started off as mercenary. I go here, This is mostly traveling nodes, and I wanted this one, life regen, something that I wanted because this is something not readily available on the skill tree. Only here and here with the warrior class, and here, which is kind of out of the way, and I don't really want it. But the pathway goes through here for increased damage per chance to block, break armor, rage, dex and accuracy, speed. This one for weapon skill set 2. Then I path to here for more block, and then some good notes in the warrior starting area, and then block, one-handed, and then stats. Strength is really good in this game because it gives a very high amount of life. Then attack damage, break armor, stun, armor, stun, and then some speed, and then I'm going to this attack damage right here. But I'm not sure if I want to focus on defense right now, because for me the mapping part is the normal enemy part is the harder part compared to bosses, especially when using Hammer of the Gods and Sunder. These two slam are just way too good when paired with the stun mechanics and armor broken mechanics. And yeah, that's about it, I think, for the build. Planning to push this build a little bit further into the maps, and I already have another build plan in my mind. I'm not sure if I'm going to play that one yet. I'm planning to play a crossbow Deadeye. And well, if you have any, I know this is not really a build guide, but if you have any question, just post it down in the comment section down below, and I'll be glad to answer you whenever possible. That's it. Thank you very much. Bye.